Do you know that your struggles have a solution? And what choices have you made concerning your predicaments? Life has a way of placing us in situations we never expected. Trials, storms, predicaments, call them what you will. These moments test us, stretch us, and leave us asking one question: what will I do now? But let me ask you this: what choice have you made concerning your predicament? The Bible speaks to this in James 1 verse 2 and 4 says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." You may ask, joy in trials. How is that possible? You see, it's not about pretending the pain isn't real. It's about choosing to trust the one who is greater than the storm. When life is overwhelming, doubt often whispers in our ears. It says, God has forgotten you. It says, you're alone in this. But listen to the words of Deuteronomy 31 verse 6, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." He will never leave nor forsake you. That is His promise. So why do we doubt? Why do we hesitate to trust the one who holds the universe in His hands? Maybe you're in a financial crisis. Maybe your health is failing, or your relationships are broken. Maybe you've prayed and prayed, and the heavens seem silent. But let me remind you of a widow. Luke 18 verse 1 and 8, "In a certain town there was a judge who neither feared God nor cared what people thought. And there was a widow in that town who kept coming to him with the plea, 'Grant me justice against my adversary.' For some time he refused. But finally he said to himself, 'Even though I don't fear God or care what people think, yet because this widow keeps bothering me, I will see that she gets justice, so that she won't eventually come and attack me.' And the Lord said, 'Listen to what the unjust judge says. And will not God bring about justice for His chosen ones, who cry out to Him day and night? Will He keep putting them off? I tell you, He will see that they get justice, and quickly. However, when the Son of Man comes, will He find faith on the earth?" Without faith, a person can face a variety of challenges that affect their overall well-being. Faith is often the foundation that provides hope, resilience, and meaning in life. Its absence can lead to emotional turmoil, such as feelings of hopelessness, despair, and loneliness. Without faith, the uncertainties of life may seem overwhelming, leaving a person trapped in anxiety and fear, unable to find solace or peace. The absence of faith can also manifest as a lack of purpose, making life feel directionless and empty. This void can lead to existential crises, where questions about the meaning of life and one's role in the world remain unanswered, fostering a sense of futility. Without faith to anchor them, individuals may become consumed by doubt and overthinking, constantly seeking answers that seem elusive. Physically, the stress and worry caused by a lack of faith can take a toll on the body, weakening the immune system and increasing susceptibility to illnesses. Chronic stress, often linked to feelings of helplessness, can lead to conditions such as high blood pressure, heart disease, and other health problems. Faith, by offering comfort and assurance, often acts as a buffer against such stress. Spiritually, the absence of faith can lead to a sense of emptiness, as faith often provides a connection to something greater than oneself. This disconnect can leave individuals feeling isolated and adrift, unable to tap into the strength that faith offers in times of struggle. Moreover, without faith, relationships and social bonds may suffer. Faith often fosters empathy, forgiveness, and a sense of community, and its absence can result in fractured relationships and a lack of support systems. Ultimately, the absence of faith can leave a person vulnerable to life's challenges, unable to find the strength, hope, or perspective needed to navigate difficulties. Faith, whether in a higher power, in oneself, or in humanity, is a vital source of resilience and healing, guiding individuals through life's storms with courage and purpose. What choice will you make in your predicament? Will you choose despair, or will you choose faith? God is your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Ever-present. Not sometimes. Not only when things are going well, but always. Faith doesn't mean you won't feel fear. It doesn't mean you won't have questions. Faith means you choose to trust God despite the fear, despite the questions. Proverbs 3 verse 5 and 6 gives us this instruction. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. When you lean on Him, He will guide you. When you submit to Him, He will strengthen you. But you must choose to trust Him. I won't pretend it's easy. I've been there in the pit, in the darkness, wondering if God was even listening. But then I remembered Romans 8 verse 28, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Even in your predicament, God is working. Even when you can't see it, He is moving. So, I ask again, what choice will you make? Will you give up, or will you press on? Will you trust in your own strength, or will you surrender to the one who is all-powerful? If you're weary, come to Him. Jesus said in Matthew 11 verse 28 and 30, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." God is calling you even now. He sees your tears. He hears your cries. And He is saying, "Trust me." Will you trust Him? Your predicament is not the end of the story. It is a chapter, a moment in time, a part of the journey. But God holds the pen, and His plans for you are good. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." So, as you face your predicament, make the choice to stand on His promises. Make the choice to trust Him. Make the choice to say, "Lord, I don't understand, but I believe." Because when you choose Him, you choose hope. When you choose Him, you choose life. And when you choose Him, you will never be alone. What choice have you made concerning your predicament? Choose faith. Choose God. And watch what He will do. Upon all of your predicament, you are still alive for a great testimony. Fight a good fight on your knees always. Pray to God for an answer because He alone can give you a permanent solution. The widow never gave up. She disturbed the judge every blessed day because she knew what she wanted. She knew her predicament. She did not waste time at all. The widow made the judge her choice, and her consistency yielded fruit. If I may ask, what choice have you made? Make God your choice, and no matter how hard your life becomes, your light will shine at the end of the tunnel. Christ in you, the hope of glory.